got you.
Oh, good.
You feel gotten?
Yeah, I feel got.
Do you feel heard?
I got.
Do you feel heard?
Not really ever, no.
What about now?
Oh, I thought you meant like in general in life.
What about now?
Yeah, no, I feel heard, I think. You are definitely heard.
You can hear me?
That camera's light is red. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yep, gotcha.
Whoa, can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you give me a big old yes?
Yes.
Can I get a bigger yes?
Yes.
Can I get a bigger yes?
Yes.
I need a bigger yes out of you.
I'm good. I'm good with that one.
I'm trying to check your level, though, for real.
Oh, really?
Give me a big old yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I could even probably give you. Can you hear you?
I can't really hear me that well.
This segment right here goes out to my mother, who's always been so supportive, even when I do her least favorite thing, which is check it live, brother. Checking it live. Oh, it's good. If you've been in the stream, you've seen us out here fidgeting with cameras and waiting screens for 30 minutes. I was trying to show Clay how to set it up, but then he sat down, and so it's been hard.
I did sit down.
It's been hard to get anything else out of him. Say something.
My body hurts. There was a cat on me.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Well, Bug, welcome back.
Hey, thanks.
I should start by saying congratulations.
About what?
You're going to get married.
Haven't I done one since I got engaged?
Have you?
I think that we did this a few weeks ago.
About what, though?
You know, we kind of rambled, I think. Or was it before?
Here's the thing. I can't keep track of my life and your life. So I'm trying to be
know.
supportive. I just want to say congratulations again. If you weren't listening previously, you didn't know about this. Baby brother's going to get married, Jesus.
Yeah.
If you're listening live, you can text the show live 314-626-4208. If Joe was here in person, I would take calls because Joe could work it, but he's not, and so I don't want to mess with it. So shoot me a text if you want to participate in the conversation live. Otherwise, thank you back for coming back to Jacob V Weekly. We want to start by saying go check out Caddyshack of New Hamel, Illinois. We should probably get a graphic. Put that in Joe's notes.
You'd have a logo?
Well, I'm sure they have one. I should put it in the Streamlab so I could put it in the stream.
Yeah.
I think we should just play with this stuff for the next 35 minutes. Just get comfortable and
we don't really have to talk about anything.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
We could chill. You know?
Oh.
I can send a tweet.
Oh. Are you tweeting?
No. Actually, I never use Twitter.
You're not tweeting.
Do you use Twitter? Has everyone quit Twitter since the Elon thing?
You know what? I was just thinking about that. This used to send it to Twitter automatically when I would go live, and I don't know if it still does that.
Well, I just feel like a lot of people quit Twitter after all the Elon stuff.
Did you hear that? Is that what you heard?
That's yes, I think I have that understanding.
Are you lying to me?
No, I mean, it really could be great.
Shoot me straight, brother. Are you lying to me?
It could have been like grapevine kind of situation. You didn't want me to answer any questions.
That's the mood I'm in. I've had a goofy day. Vibes are crazy out in the world. This is Jacob V Weekly, and the only way to support this show financially is patreon.com/Jacob V. There's a new sneak peek of a rough cut of a music video that I was working on last week that you can already see on the Patreon exclusively. It's not done, but it's where I keep things to keep track of them. So it's really fun. I'm really blessed to get to kind of do the kind of work I get to do. Also coming soon, lots of live footage, and we have tons of audio from No Antics 12:30 at the Off Broadway. That was great. If you missed that one, there's going to be stuff on the Patreon about that.
That was a good show. I was there.
Oh, did you have a good time?
I did have a good time.
What did you like about it?
You know what was strange is I've never actually sat upstairs at Off Broadway, but
you went up there with our elderly mother.
Yeah, I know, with our mom and her old ass husband. Yeah, and he wanted to sit down up there.
Rickety
So that's
crickety.
where we did
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Rickety crickety, girl.
But you know what? I'm glad that I did, because I looked at the people below and I was just like, man, I don't want to stand around those people.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be down there. I mean, that's how you got. That's where COVID. But it might as well be a wet market.
It's just, and also just like a lot of them looked like teenagers. I was very confused.
Young people in there. Some
There
young.
were youths.
There was some young people. You know what I
the
mean?
youths.
I thank God every day that I'm off the market. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm too old to be out there in the streets. What do you do? Do kids dance anymore? If I was at an off-Broadway situation, could I say to somebody, "Do you want to dance?"
Well, now you just got to worry that they're going to try to film a TikTok while you're performing, because then it's just like, what are you doing?
So that they'd be dancing. I
Yeah.
meant just like romantically, like if you were trying to meet somebody to have,
they were like standing in clusters.
they were clustered up.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably safe. You're going down to the city. Those are suburban kids.
They looked like they were suburban kids. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably something
Yeah.
like north of 40.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Out west.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
I don't know either. Youths, you can't really stop them. They're just going to be there.
What do you notice about the demographic at my shows that you go to? The demographic of the audience of shows of mine you go to anywhere.
You know what's funny is I often don't pay attention. It's just kind of like, oh, these look like the usual NPCs, and then it's like, and then
Pretty diverse though, as far as NPCs
sure.
go.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's just,
I feel like
it's
there's
that bland
always, and because I look out for this because I'm sensitive to it because I did so much training about this kind of thing when I was a teacher or whatever. But like that, and you see so much of it there. But that the idea that there's often noticeably different groups represented at a lot of the events I do at like Heavy Anchor and stuff, and so like I'm always like excited about that. I don't know. I don't claim that it has anything to do with me. I'm just glad that I'm not excluded from that stuff, I guess. Wouldn't it suck if everyone looked like you? If I had to look out into the audience and it's just a bunch of 7-foot Vikings with beards and Harry Potter glasses?
You wouldn't want that. Nobody wants that.
Well, if you fuckers are buying merch, I guess I'm okay with it.
I mean, I was there.
Yeah.
I had a good
Did you buy
time.
any merch? You have a shirt?
No,
You have a No Antics shirt?
I have a No Antics shirt. Yes.
It's been delivered to you already?
I believe so.
Did you buy it at a show?
I believe that I bought one, and I haven't gotten it yet. It should be in my shop app. Let's talk about that later. I definitely have one somewhere
Good.
out there.
Because we only have big sizes and small sizes left.
I'm one of those two things.
Yeah, I may have you're not a 4.
What, 4X?
Yeah,
No,
no,
God,
that's
no,
not-
I don't need that.
Hey, listen,
shit.
don't be so disgusted. Some people like the room, okay? Okay? Okay?
I do like an oversized fit. It's comfort.
Yeah, I mean, hell yeah,
you can
girl.
really swim in it.
You know how many, if I put all the X's together on all the different shirts I'm wearing right now, we'd have like double-digit X's, I bet.
That's crazy.
It's getting warm, though, in this. I got my Ric Flair Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I know. It's the middle of January.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to wear a good sweater.
Also, this evening, we had Matt Riddle on location. I dropped him off before we went live here at the Venice Cafe to check out a super hip but sort of somber event that was supposed to be happening there. Matt, what happened? He's supposed to tell us what happened.
Is he
So-
on the air? I don't understand what you're talking
No,
about.
no, I voiced to texted him.
Oh, okay.
We could do that, right? That was awfully efficient. It's a lot better since this
Could've
new
had him on,
update.
like,
This most recent update of the talk to text is a little bit better. It's a little bit more reliable. Good God, look at that. See, these cats
He's
hate this show.
on me.
He hates this show.
He just wants to lay on me. He's a good boy.
He wants to sabotage me.
No, he doesn't. The camera can still see my face.
He's angry with me,
Behind
and
his ass.
he's protesting. Look, he's going to knock that over. Watch.
Don't knock it over.
He's going to knock it over.
Don't knock it over.
Hans, it's a soundcraft.
You're a good boy. He's just a good fella.
Hans, I wish we could drop the center angle point of your microphone. I mean, we're just doing the video.
What are we doing here?
If you could just, no, it doesn't matter. It's beautiful.
Do you
I
want
just,
to be like over here?
you're just kind of obstructing my disco ball right now.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I already told you the microphone is where it needs to be, so the disco ball's okay. It's huge. It's not like people can't see it. They might wonder at first
But
glance.
brother,
what
it's
it
right
is.
in the middle of my frame.
Oh
here.
my god! Oh my god!
My disco ball is being obstructed by your microphone stand.
And this cat ass.
Look at that cat. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that right now.
Nope.
Can we get in just on the cat here? Wow.
Stuck.
Look at this.
Can you still hear me?
Oh, buddy, I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. I'm just, it's this tail.
Which one is that you got there?
I think it's Hans.
So listen, if there's any veterinary professionals watching, let me know what I can do for this poor cat. I don't know if he's fully vaccinated. He's like, how old are they?
I think they're like 6.
They're about 6.
Yeah.
I think they're turning 6 in March.
Yeah.
And they seem happy and healthy. They drink a lot of water for cats.
Well, that's good. They
But
gotta
there's
stay
2 of them. They're
hydrated.
big.
It's good to be hydrated. They produce a lot of waste.
I thought you were going to say milk.
No.
So can you see my screen here? You can't, can you?
I can't even look at you at the moment.
Oh, my God. See, you are completely incapacitated.
I can look over. Hold on.
Just because, yeah, so that is just right in the middle of my perspective on
I'm
my disco
trying to
ball.
help.
I just got that disco ball. I have an opportunity to have it in the frame, but I guess we have to donate that Kanye West 2020 flag to charity or something.
Ooh, shit. You still have that?
Well, I didn't, it was $19 on Amazon in the year 2019.
Yeah, lots happened since then.
It's a very different world then.
Did you see he got married?
To who?
He got secretly married to some model that looks a lot like a Kardashian.
Recently?
Recently, like in the last week. Kanye married a Kim K lookalike. He's probably just trying to make her jealous. He thinks it's a good thing to do. The guy's shitty. He's crazy. And I was going to say batshit crazy, and I left.
Legally married, though?
I think so. I think that's what I saw on the
Wow.
internets. It was on Newsweek.
Newsweek.
It wasn't on Newsweek.
What is Newsweek?
It was a magazine at one point.
The
I think.
historical publication?
Or like a newspaper kind of thing. But it's on the internets. I use it to check up on current affairs.
Like what?
I don't know. Sometimes I get bored to work and I look at it. I don't know. Sometimes you see stuff about Ukraine and things.
About the Ukraine.
Mhm.
On C-SPAN, you said?
I said Newsweek.
What are you watching?
I don't know why I'm plugging. It's fine. Sometimes I go in the
That sounds
computer.
like it sounds. You know what that sounds like to me? Propaganda.
Probably.
I mean,
I just kind of
whoa,
I just poke around.
Whoa.
I also go on Reddit. Reddit's good.
Reddit. I was just, what was before Reddit though? Wasn't there a competitor to Reddit before it was just Reddit?
Ask Jeeves.
No, but that's still around, which creeps me out.
I don't know. This cat, I love this guy, but this is a lot. Oh my God, it's right on me. Oh,
So Matt there's a local poet here, who I've seen perform at the Venice Cafe, and if I didn't have this scheduled with you, I would have been at the event. But it was a band with some guys that I know. Apparently, he's very, very sick, and he was performing for the last time at Venice Cafe this evening. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't know what kind of attention I'm allowed to draw to people. But Venice Cafe is a public place. I guess you could find out if you're a local hip enough dude. But I dropped Matt Riddle off there from the Blinded by Stereo, and he said it was a really beautiful event. So completely packed.
and Venice Cafe itself is a pretty place.
Beautiful, a dreamlike experience. When you get to experience a great performance there, I've been really lucky to see a few. I've played there a couple of times. I was okay.
Yes.
But it's
Oh my God.
it's like if the City Museum was a closet.
Dude,
you know what I
they're-
mean?
they're
It's
like-
like boiled down to it should be like in the same place or something.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
What? What's the
I
matter?
gotta put him down.
Who?
King or Hans. I'm sorry. This is Hans.
What do you mean? He's fine.
He's just. I can't even get to the. There's a cat ass.
Just
right by the
project.
microphone.
You'll be fine.
There's a cat ass right next to the microphone.
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay. Well, I'm here. Onward.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, good. Dates. I just played tonight at the Sky Music Lounge in Baldwin with Flyover State. It's sort of an Americana Southern rock tribute band, like sort of Tom Petty and John Mellencamp and stuff like that. Definitely fits that demographic. The end of the show was a lot of fun. The second set was magic. The first set was kind of slow. It was early. We're already here doing this.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I actually wanted to come. I heard it's a good.
No,
time.
it's kind of out there. I was telling people that we're kind of like our mom's family is like we're like actual like city people. Like I call us the river rats. You know how Dracula needs dirt from the homeland to keep his power when he travels abroad?
I've never heard that.
Dracula in the movie, he's being transported in a crate full of dirt that's from Transylvania, because if he's leaving Transylvania, he needs to sleep in the dirt to restore his chi or something.
Did you see they're making a new Nosferatu?
Yeah, because it just went public domain a couple years ago, I think.
So that's going to be exciting, I guess. They're probably going to put Timothy Chalamet in it.
Really?
Shit, Timmy Cha.
Is he related to somebody powerful?
I don't know. His cheeks freak me out.
You don't like his cheeks?
I don't like his cheeks. I think he's kind of funny.
I really. What has he been in?
Well, he's going to be in the new Willy Wonka movie.
What? As who?
As Willy Wonka.
No, he's
Yeah,
too young.
It's like an origin story.
A young Wonka. Why is everyone doing this shit right now?
Well, there's no original ideas anymore. And the original ideas actually are probably getting less funded than the idea of a reboot because of all the nostalgia. Just like they just got with the Top Gun situation. Like, I mean, sure, it might have been a good movie. I actually haven't seen it. But, like, did we need it? Did we need another
Well,
Top
you know what
Gun?
I just saw? They're doing a new cartoon.
A Top Gun cartoon?
Velma.
Oh, actually, I just watched the first episode of that. It's
it
not
good?
bad. Yeah.
What is that on HBO Max?
It's on HBO Max. Just
all the cartoons.
Just literally watched an episode of that before we came.
I guess after Wednesday was so successful, I wonder how quickly they can whip that together. I don't know what Catherine Zeta-Jones, her kids must be grown up or something because she's doing a whole bunch of TV shit, like streaming TV shit.
Why not? Sometimes when your career takes a dip, you got to get on some sitcoms or TV shows.
A couple kids though, that old ass dude, and he's like getting old.
Oh,
you know what? His dad lived to be 1,000 though.
Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
Michael Douglas. That guy has been old since I was too young to know what old means. He's always looked old, I swear.
Are you caught up on the show? Have you been listening to Jacob V Weekly?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Velma. I was like, no, there's another episode.
Oh no, your camera died.
Oh, yeah, the light went off.
Here, can you turn it back on?
I have a cat on me.
Clay,
I have a cat on me.
you're not going to turn it back on?
I have a cat on me. I can't.
You're going to make me do this all by myself?
I need you to do it because, I mean, if you looked at what's happening right now, I wish you could, but the camera's dead.
Are you serious?
I wish you could just come see this and understand why.
What are
I
you
can't
going
get
to
up.
talk about while I'm doing this, though?
How long could it take? You just got to come over here and press a button.
But you have to entertain the people while I'm away from my microphone.
What were we?
We have
talking
live
about?
viewers.
I know. I understand. That.
We're on 3 simultaneous platforms.
I feel like we've digressed like 8 times.
You could have just popped up and pushed the button.
All right, I'm going to pop up and push the button. You're going to piss off a cat in the process. A lot of peas here.
Okay, so it's got a power symbol next to it. It should be like the play button. Mm-hmm. You got to move the microphone stand. It's like God is testing me. This is God's test for me, is to try to do this show every week. And he's just going to throw obstacles, tribulations. Yeah, okay, so it's on. No, it should stay on longer if you hit the red record button. Try not to fuck up my frame, though. I got that disco ball in there just clutched up, G. Okay, good. Have a seat. Join the party, pal.
Hey,
You're so
thanks.
handsome. You look so handsome with your headphones and your hat. You look like a PA. Like a PA on a sitcom.
Thank you. I am here to serve.
What'd you do this evening?
Well, I got off work at 5. I had to go pick up my car from Ecotech because
I was worried you weren't going to have a car.
I had an oil leak and I was getting an oil change. And so it all kind of
Oil
worked out.
spill.
They fixed the leak. That was nice. It was an oil pressure plug or something like that, or switch. I don't know. It was a thing. I'm so car savvy. And then I went.
Who are you talking to?
And then I went to the gym. I was being sarcastic. And then I went to the gym, and then I had dinner with Danielle, and then I came here.
Wow. What'd you have for dinner? That's really what I wanted to know.
She made zucca toscana soup.
What? Is that Italian soup her mom makes?
Yes,
Oh, it's good.
it is very good.
Yeah.
But she made little sausage meatballs and threw them in there this time too, and it was actually delightful.
That sounds lovely. That's what I
was.
love about Italian
was so
soup. You
nice.
can put a meatball in it. You know what I mean?
She's a good cook, and you know what? It's just soup weather, you know? That was a bit. I don't know what that was. Onward.
I think I'm playing next Friday.
Yeah, I saw something about that. Duck Room?
Duck Room next Friday.
Yeah. Congratulations. Good venue.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm opening for people that are more important than me, I think. But I'm
That's
very excited with the No
still a
Antics.
deal.
New content streaming out from No Antics all the time. Some of it exclusively on patreon.com/Jacob V. We were just talking about Matt Riddle from Blinded by Stereo. Check that record out on Bandcamp. You can order a vinyl copy. I think shipping is free for the lower 48. Don't quote me on that. But if you catch Matt tonight, he's probably had a few drinks, so he'll probably ship it to you for free because he's probably in a good mood.
Oh, man, I want a drink.
Favorite songs on Spotify is up and running for January. Jacob V's favorite songs on Spotify. Do you need a beverage, brother?
No, I haven't had a drop of alcohol in 13 days.
Wow,
We're doing that.
It's officially my birthday.
Right, January. Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Happy birthday.
You know what I want for my birthday?
What?
Turn your camera back on.
Oh my God, is it dead again?
It could be the batteries.
Oh no, probably it's the batteries. What's it take? AAA?
Double A's.
Oh no.
I got a bunch right here.
Ooh. You think that might be the deal?
Yeah, here, just try it because I got them handy. I got them handy.
You gotta take the base off.
You gotta take off the bass, Lord. It'll keep you busy. It's good for you. This is a part of your thing. Part of how I got Clay to come over here and agree to do this. This is gonna be so great. This audio is gonna be so good. Is he's supposed to do a D&D podcast on the regular, and they want to know.
How do I get the base out of this thing?
You screw it to counterclockwise.
Oh God.
And there's just one big screw, dog. I'm gonna keep it on because I gotta monitor your progress. Can I get to the yams? I got them right here. Show me the way. I got bills to pay. What? They're warm?
Warm
Well, don't put them on me. Put them over here. Oh. Why would a battery be hot? That sounds very dangerous.
It's because this content
The content is fire?
is so bussing.
The content is bussing?
It's bussing.
The content is bussing? So, R.I.P. Jeff Beck.
Yeah, what the fuck? We had a
Bacterial meningitis, brother. Isn't that crazy? Camera's back on. You're going to make people sick. I'm loving it. Get that ball in there. Maybe not too much of the Kanye flag. We got to donate that to like the museum or something.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
It was a different world then.
My back in.
Oh, yeah, you're here.
It was a very different world then. You know, Kanye had put out an album that actually people were listening to. He didn't get divorced. You know, and then the whole anti-Semitism.
Yeah. So what were you saying? He's married again?
He married a model that kind of just looks like a Kardashian. I don't know if it was secret and got exposed. It didn't sound like it was a big production. I don't remember her name either. Someone he worked with on something.
But you don't know her name, and you refuse to look it up because there's a cat in the room?
No, I can look it up. I'm sorry.
You could look it up.
I'm looking it up. I'm Googling it.
Bacterial meningitis, is that common? You are kind of my medical expert.
I'm so much information is gone.
But you're not giving medical advice. I'm asking you, is bacterial meningitis common?
It is to a certain extent contagious, but I wouldn't say it's very common.
Why would it kill Jeff Beck?
Well, because meningitis means inflammation of the meninges, which are around your brain. So if it gets bad enough, it fucks your brain up and then you die.
This is part of what I've been talking about. We need to get back to Latin. I think Latin needs to come back. I think we need to get back to Latin Mass. I think we need to get back to Latin terminology when we're talking about medicine. But is this how like old people might die of a pneumonia? which is really just exacerbating some degenerative condition they already
No,
have.
I mean anyone can get meningitis. It can also be like there's more than just bacterial.
How do you think he got it?
From a bacteria.
And like on a tour bus?
Oh God, who knows? These days, everything's everywhere. So I found the thing about Kanye.
What? What about him?
So he's moved on with Bianca Censori after finalizing his divorce with Kim Kardashian, and they are very committed to one another, apparently.
Really? It's serious.
They had a small town marriage ceremony.
Oh, bacterial meningitis can kill you in a matter of hours.
Yeah, dude, it causes your meninges to
You
inflame.
can get meningitis from strep throat.
That's because just the infection probably moves.
Yeah, from
From your throat
certain
to your
types of
brain.
influenza, E. coli. Oh my God, he was probably eating some vegan shit.
He might have had a bad. He might have some bad ceviche.
One of my favorite things to teach as a guitar instructor is Because We've Ended as Lovers, because it's very similar to Europa by Santana, and it was a collaboration with Stevie Wonder. It appeared in a vocal arrangement on Stevie Wonder's first wife's first album,
Wow, that was a lot.
Sarita.
Fantastic.
Sarita.
Either way, R.I.P.
R.I.P. little bro.
I know, right?
Lisa Marie Presley.
That one threw me off.
Oh, so tragic.
She had a heart attack.
I think it was cardiac related.
Cardiac. She said she went into cardiac arrest. The next time I looked, she was dead. And I was like, oh shit, okay. So this is like what happened to Carrie Fisher, but not on an airplane.
Jesus.
Very similar, actually.
And it must be genetic.
I guess maybe in some way, maybe it
Because
could
Priscilla, her mom, is still alive.
be. That's wild.
And that was her only kid with Elvis.
Goodness gracious, that is insane.
And Lisa Marie's son died a couple of years ago.
I remember seeing that too. What is going on?
They must have like sensitive genetics or
Are
something.
we being punked? This shit's crazy.
And then Gina Davis apparently got verbally abused and inappropriately touched in some way by Bill Murray back in the day.
I heard that he kind of has a problem with that. He's probably calmed down a lot.
How come I've never heard this?
He's always kind of just been that guy. I don't know, but it's definitely not appropriate. And I think that every time it ever does happen, he probably gets put to a stop pretty quickly. But I just feel like he just comes off that vibe anyway. Like he'd probably
That's a bummer.
he'd probably whack your balls like a speed bag or something.
A speed bag.
Yep.
Speaking of speed bag, I listened to some of the Andrew Tate victim voicemails. Don't bother.
Oh no.
They're absolutely horrifying and probably totally real. And just consider that closed. He needs to go ahead and be done. It'd be okay if they put him in jail.
Well, he lost his appeal, so he's in jail currently for 30 days.
He should spend some time there. Think about what he's done.
Yeah, and is he still in Romania?
Yeah, he's in detention there.
I didn't know if he got some sort of like extradited.
God, I am starving.
Why didn't you eat?
I didn't have time. I came right off the stage from the gig, came straight here, and jumped in here with you.
Usually, if you go through a drive-through or something, do you want to go to my house and eat some soup?
No, I don't want to leave the podcast to go eat some soup.
We can come back. We'll leave it live.
Yeah, we'll leave it live.
Cats.
Hans, can you hold it down for a little while with the disco
can
ball?
Hold it down.
If we put their food on the couch there, that would be fun. I should just leave the stream open for them all the time.
It's like those. It's like those cameras that are set on eagle nests.
Eagle cam.
Yep. Oh my god. Some people find that disgusting.
Oh, you could hear that?
Oh yeah.
Apparently Jamie Lynn Spears needs money, so Zoe 101 is rebooting. I think it's because Britney's free.
Oh, she's using her sister's fame for a little bit of a boost.
Absolutely.
It's like a buff. That's a likely story. I said that you said that name and I did not understand who you were talking about for a second.
Why not?
I forgot she existed.
Why?
What is it? Jamie Lynn Spears?
Jimmy Lynn Spears.
Jimmy Lynn? I thought it was Jamie.
Lynn.
Jamie? Okay.
Is it Jamie or is it Jimmy?
I just I said yeah, no, I don't. I just don't care.
Is it Jimmy J?
Crazy celebrities are gonna be crazy celebrities, and some people
Yeah, crazy going crazy. But you know what it is because when they were in the conservatorship,
couldn't do anything.
Britney was bankrolling everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's free, and so now Jamie Lynn needs a job.
She's so free. all over the Twitters.
Who?
I don't know. I don't go on Twitter.
No, she's more of an Instagram.
You're
Brittany's
right.
on
A
Instagram.
lot of Instagram things.
The Instagrams get weird.
They do.
They get weird.
A lot of running around naked.
That's my girl, though. You know what? I'd be crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't know how.
If I was a Disney kid, I'd be crazy.
To be honest, that whole thing is probably just very traumatizing. Anyway, Gina Davis.
Yeah, what about it?
I know. I just hope that she's okay.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, she's a delight. I've always loved her films. Long Kiss Goodnight, great movie. Come on. It is a good one. I can't hear you in my headphones anymore. I hope you didn't accidentally mute yourself in some way. But let me look into the Gina Davis thing real quick, I guess, while we're here. I don't have a fancy laptop or anything, but Gina Davis.
Yeah, you're just going to do it on your phone, you think? I'm working on my... You know, we're just having a hell of a time.
I don't know, man. You're the host.
Yeah, we're doing really good. We're doing really good. Oh, God, I was up all night last night listening to Peyton Brown on some podcast. He's one of the kids from Sister Wives. Have we talked about Sister Wives at all? You and me? Bug?
I'm sorry, I was reading this Gina Davis thing.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, it looks like Bill Murray was dressed as a clown and yelling at her on set in a 1990 comedy Quick Change.
No, that was, but not for the role. He was just yelling at her.
Oh, he was in a clown suit and yelling at her.
But why?
Allegedly, it just says Gina Davis revealed Monday that Bill Murray, at 72 years old now, allegedly yelled at her while he was wearing a clown suit on the set of the 1990 comedy Quick Change. I just said it.
Is it not supposed to matter?
So according to her, she was meeting with Murray and the co-producers when he suddenly asked her if she had tried the device. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Wasn't it like a massager thing or something? Crazy
Oh,
like
Lord,
that?
probably.
Yeah, it was something awful like that. I'll tell you what, I didn't
This
like
does seem wildly inappropriate.
it was wild. So, yes.
Yeah,
What else?
that's not great.
What else about it, though?
That's actually really all I got out of it. It just kind of seemed like there was a whole implication of there's a device, and then sounds like they led her to something. The word bed was in there. You know, there's real button words.
Oh, my God. So, what was I saying, though, after that? Peyton Brown, have we talked about Sister Wives at all, you and me?
Sister Wives, is that still a thing?
Well, so that's the thing, is things are popping off in real time with their family, and like the wives are leaving one by one and shit. But so we've been watching the show from the beginning, and trying to catch up to real time, you know, and it's the whole thing is insane. And one of the kids is like 24.
Okay.
And he was just on a podcast recently, like talking shit.
Are they Mormons or are they just like
They're
polyamorous?
fundamentalist Mormons, which was like a fringe sect that believe in polygamy.
Fundamentalist Mormons. It's a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole lot of syllables.
What? Syllables?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with the syllables?
Don't worry about it.
Glass.
Ugh. And now the microphone's like on me. Those cats fucked my situation up.
How so?
It's okay, as long as everyone can hear. Oh man, what about the deal with Pepsi killing Sierra Mist? Do you see that?
You mentioned that to me.
I did. I sent you the thing. So
Yeah.
I guess Pepsi's killing Sierra Mist because they want to rebrand it or make a new lemon lime soda
You think they'll do a Crystal Pepsi?
to, compete against Sprite. But then, 7-Up's still a thing, so... You know what I like sometimes? A good Fresca.
Yeah, I like a good soda pop.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Fresh can of soda pop.
But Fresca sometimes just hits.
When's the last time you had a Fresca?
It's probably been a couple years.
Does Fresca have calories, though?
I really don't remember.
You don't remember if Fresca has calories?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know. This stevia soda thing doesn't have any calories.
Yeah, you know what I find though is I can't drink multiples of those.
Well, that's
Can you
kind of
get
what I
me
like
one?
about it.
Can you get me one right now?
Yeah, I guess I can.
And a Diet Coke while you're in there. I'm going to compare them. Let's compare.
We're gonna do 2
Let's compare.
once.
Well, it's the best way to do it. It's the best way to really compare and see if I can make the switch. Do you think it's healthier?
I don't know. It's healthier than Diet Coke.
Why?
Diet Coke's bad.
Why?
Aspartame.
Why?
Well, aspartame causes insulin.
Oh, see, I got all these extra numbers on my screen, but this ratio is a lot. This is a much better looking camera. This is hard to deal with. You got to make sacrifices.
Here you go,
Diet Coke.
cream soda.
Oh, fuck, I love cream soda, dude. I love cream soda, brother.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, I lost my phone.
Oh God.
Okay, so here's the thing.
What's up?
It doesn't taste funky or weird or like a new kind of weird diet shit much at all. It tastes mostly like a cream soda. I'm also used to drinking the diet versions of things.
Well, it's also using stevia, which is better for you than aspartame.
But is stevia, are there any problems of stevia at all?
Not that I'm aware of, but it definitely doesn't cause the insulin response that aspartame does.
You're shilling for them and you won't look it up on your phone to support the podcast?
No, I've been doing Google a lot in this podcast tonight, and I just feel like I don't have to.
What are you even talking about?
Well, aspartame's bad for you, and Diet Coke has aspartame.
Right, we know that. We've covered that.
Yeah, it's not good for you. There's plenty of bad things about it. So I'm just saying that the stevia stuff is not aspartame. And it's probably just another thing that's bad for you. Let's be honest, everything's poison.
But no, that's the thing I want to know.
The American food situation is basically just poisoning us to make us sick, so we can all go to the doctors and then give them all our money. And it's all about the keep them sick,
You know
keep
what?
the customer thing.
You know what? The old lady and I are trying to really get back into monitoring our health to the level that we did before COVID, because we really quit going to the doctor for a long time during COVID because it just seemed harder to do. And this year we just got an upgrade on the old insurance.
Nice.
And it's I just feel safe. It makes me feel safe. This was a huge motivator in my life early on. Was the issue making sure to have health insurance? What are you drinking?
A cream soda.
Are you the same thing I'm having?
Yeah, I figured you had
we
tried.
should
I
have
haven't
tried the
tried one of
grape.
these.
There's grapes in there.
There's grape.
I don't think I've had the
I
grape
just don't
yet.
drink that much soda, even though this one's not like full of sugar or aspartame. It's just kind of like a.
But that's my thing with these. Is like Diet Cokes and LaCroix. I can slam them and slam them and slam them.
Ugh.
But
I just drink a bunch of water. You should drink like a gallon of water a day
how am I going to drink it?
out of a bottle
With what?
with your mouth. And it goes to your stomach.
You mean
And
flat?
it makes your body happy. Yeah, just tap water. Or filtered. You can get a Brita.
A Brita?
Some people
I
Brita.
got an ice maker down here now. I finally
This
hooked up.
fucking cat. I love you, but damn, you are all over me.
It's a big boy.
He's a big boy. No, yeah, I just fill up my water bottle in the sink and I drink like 3 to 4 liters of water a day.
What do you think? You're better than me?
Yes. Because water's good for you and it helps your body. Makes your pee clearer.
What?
I don't know. Just when you're really hydrated, you pee clear.
This does have a really forward sweetness to it.
Yes, it's a little bit aggressive on the flavor. I'll be honest. They really went for cream soda.
It's so cream soda-y, but here's my thing. Stevia leaf extract. I don't know what that is.
That's the sweetener, and it's a plant-based sweetener. It's like the weed of sweeteners.
But
And
how?
aspartame is like heroin.
So, but why?
I don't know. It's just more natural. It's not artificial chemicals that hurt your body or trick your body into doing things. Definitely is probably better for you with the, if you like have like blood sugar problems. So what's with this lawsuit about Missouri law that says you can jail homeless people? That's it?
Where'd you see that?
You sent me this list of topics for the day.
And that was in there?
And it says lawsuits target Missouri law that would jail homeless people.
You know,
Quote,
I was just listening
"It
to
is
some guy
cruelty."
on the radio went down and interviewed the people that live on the Hampton 44 ramp on the tents, you know?
The Hampton 44 ramp or the Hampton 40 ramp?
The ramp at Hampton and 44. The people that live in the tents on like this. It's I guess that would be the western
there's
side.
that little older lady. Sometimes she has pigtails for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that one skinny fella.
They just exchanged gunfire with a lady downtown that was living in her van and was talking about being a sovereign citizen. She had it like spray painted all over her van. And then she shot at him. But they shot back and nobody was injured.
Well, that she shouldn't shoot at people. Who was she shooting at?
The police.
Oh, well, did they do something to provoke that?
They shot back.
So
I guess they were asking her to move her van that she lives
they
in.
didn't shoot first, I guess. Or at least that's what we are told. What if they shot first?
But here's the thing. They all lived. We can ask them.
You know they're going to cover that shit up.
I don't know. I'm going to pray for her.
Yep, pray on it.
I'm going to pray over it.
She probably should move her van.
Well, that's how it got started in the first place, I think.
I think so.
I think they wanted her to move that van.
Yeah, because cops drive around and they get bored and they pull someone over or they just approach something.
Well,
like,
no, somebody probably complained.
What you doing?
Somebody that is still doomed to have to work inside one of those vacant buildings down there complained that somebody was parked out front in a van. And she was probably behaving poorly. She shot at the police.
She might have been sunbathing, accepting the light, photosynthesis.
Oh, it's different. It's a different flavor.
You still focusing on that cream soda?
Well, I had the cream soda. Now I've switched to the Diet Coke.
Oh, that just sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot of sweetness.
It's very different. Remarkably different.
So wait, let's touch back on this arresting homeless people thing.
This is what I'm looking at here. So it looks like the camouflage collar around blah, 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 blah. There's a veteran, Ronald Benson, was an Army Ranger. He's disabled. He's homeless.
Ugh, that's a lot.
He lives at
A lot of homeless veterans, huh?
He lives along the riverfront north of downtown.
North downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
Various clients, homeless. He's in some kind of a lawsuit. Overturn a law the Missouri legislature passed last year. It criminalizes the very act of being homeless by making it a crime to camp on a state property or right of ways.
That's fucked up. I mean, they already don't have a home. Now you
But-
can decide where they get to hang out. I mean, I don't know. Who
Is there a
gives
place
shit?
where they can go camp for free?
Probably a state park or something. San Francisco. Dude, quit burping into the microphone.
How do they make it's illegal to camp on state property?
Well, so I guess a state park wouldn't. No, there's got to be some sort of loophole there because it's a place where you can camp
In
certain
rural
designated
areas, homeless people often camp in state parks.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I don't know. I really can't imagine how horrible it would be to be homeless. I mean, just like truly, truly homeless to that extent. Hey, but sometimes maybe they make a good bit of money panhandling at the intersections. Probably not.
The people on Camo X today said they made about $40 a day.
Well, they don't have to pay rent. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, so they could just buy stuff with that, like food or cigarettes. Or
yeah,
booze.
fentanyl.
Well, yeah,
That's what they talked about on the radio.
it's all over the place.
Bummer.
Yeah, God, can we move on?
You wanted to start with the homeless people.
Well, that was the first thing on the list. I could pull the list back up.
No, you're right. you're right.
I'm following your itinerary, bitch. What's this thing about the Walmart CFO or Walgreens CFO? We cried too much.
There's a wave of major retailers voicing their concern about retail theft, but maybe it isn't the crisis it's portrayed.
This doesn't seem important.
Oh, it's overstated its concerns of retail theft. They always have an armed guard at the front of my Walgreens. So I don't think they're experiencing quite the volume of theft they used
What
to.
Walgreens are you going to?
Chippewa, Hampton Village.
There's an armed guard? Weird. You know, I was there when it was the day after I broke my arm in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
And we were at Walgreens getting my pain meds because I broke my fucking arm.
Sure.
And the
Sensible. That's when you
Walgreens,
go.
and it was the Walgreens at 170 in Delmar, and it got robbed while we were there getting my pain meds.
See?
This old lady, this lady came from the front and was like, "Let me in the pharmacy. We just got robbed." Ooh, yeah, they just robbed us. And she grabbed the phone, it was all over the place, all frantic. And this old lady's trying to press herself into the shelves.
Jeez.
To hide herself. It's like they ran in, they grabbed the cash register, they left. It's not like they were still there.
Wow.
Yeah. But then 24 hours later, someone waited till they closed and then kicked in the window and robbed them again.
That Walgreens closes?
Yes, the Walgreens closes at 11. Mm-hmm.
What did they steal that second time?
I don't fucking know. I was
Watch your
I was
mouth.
I didn't do anything for 2 months when I broke my arm. I didn't do shit. I barely left the house.
You didn't investigate the robberies at the Walgreens?
No, I would just go there sometimes to get a snack.
Joe is obsessed with this. I was
It was
hoping we'd
walking
hear from him
distance.
by now. But Joe is obsessed with this restaurant, this high, 5-star restaurant or something is closing its doors because it's too hard to do it. It's grueling, an intense workplace culture. And he's hit a breaking point. It's unsustainable.
You know, I could see a lot of people actually that are in the kitchen environments breaking. That's a very high stress situation, especially when you could offer something that has a big reputation like that.
Tell me about that. I'm so glad you're here.
There's a lot of hours for prep and planning and organizing and ordering the right things from proper vendors, all kinds of facts that go into it that people don't think about. And then head chefs and or kitchen managers or, assistant, everything else, I guess, all those people work a shit ton of hours to try to make that happen. And then, someone comes in and they leave a shitty Yelp review or something, or there's a down spike in clients or guests or whatever, customers because of COVID and all the other fucking shit. And it's probably been a rough couple years anyway. And while everything seems like it's on the upswing, there's still people suffering in that way because it's also hard to find good support staff because no one wants to fucking work anymore.
So you didn't start in the restaurant industry though. So how did
No.
why did you go there in the first place?
You know what? I moved back from KC. I was bartending when I was in paramedic school, and I didn't want to be a paramedic anymore, so I just kept bartending, and that's kind of just what happened. And I was in it for 5 years, and
And then why'd you get out?
it's exhausting. It's not sustainable. It really breaks down the body and the mind. You drink too much. You probably don't sleep enough. You end up spending half the money that you make on drinking and whatever because you turn
'Cause the
around and
culture
there's
of
a
it.
fucking bar there. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You just got off work.
And that's the whole deal. And people suck.
Yeah.
People make it so hard to work in that industry because they just fucking blow.
See, I feel like I'm always so hyper polite trying to prevent the illusion of any of that abuse.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that specifically, but tell the people about how some people are.
Oh, you really want to hear about that?
I do. I think that's why Joe put it in here.
Some people.
Joe is co-producing the show remotely
Okay.
this evening. He's also currently waiting tables and bar backing
well,
in Eureka.
Some people are selfish. Some people have no patience. Some people have no understanding of a workload or a section. Some people have no, consideration for feelings of a service staff member because they seem like it's a role that's beneath them. It's some sort of weird fucking generational thing that's just kind of been passed.
Is it an
down to
age
us.
group demographic specifically? You
I
notice?
think that it's going away slowly, but
Because they're dying.
People our parents' age. There are people that are our parents' age, or even a little bit younger, that will be fuck. There are people our age that are fucking assholes to service staff.
Why?
It's just this self entitlement.
They don't
bullshit.
have a self-awareness either.
Yeah, I know, and yeah, exactly. And we know plenty of people like that. But it's just kind of that really can put a damper on someone's day. You could be having a perfectly fine day, just going through the motions, just vibing, and then it takes one person to just fuck your whole vibe up. And,
How do you recover from
and it
that?
sucks. Usually with a cigarette break. And then you go out afterwards and you drink yourself silly because
little
you
nose
survived it. It's like a little
You did this all weird.
what?
I love that disco ball on you. Can't believe you're even in my home. This whole day is like a weird dream. It's not all good.
Well, wake up! It's your birthday.
I'm 32.
You're 32, you old ass.
I got a
bitch.
disco ball. You know, if you had told me
If I had known that
when I was
gonna be
15,
here-
if you had told me that I'd have my own little cottage in Southampton with my own disco ball and my baby brother would come over and sit next to it with my cats, I wouldn't have worried about getting older.
I never really worried about it.
I don't know that I did either.
It just kind of happened, right?
Well, I wanted to be a little older for a long time. Like I didn't want to have to be a dishwasher in a kitchen because I was 15. You know what I mean?
Oh boy, I remember those days. Actually, I was just talking about the other day. Mexican restaurant that was my first job ever laid me off after like 3 weeks of employment because they hired on too many staff and they were a brand new restaurant.
That happened when I started at Panera. Like they hired too many people, and so then I wasn't on the schedule for 2 straight weeks. So I thought I was getting like low key ghosted, fired, and then they wanted me to work like this day. I had told them I was going to be out of town when I hadn't been on the schedule for like 3 weeks. I was like, yeah, I thought I was fired. I'm not coming back. I'm out of town.
Yeah, I got a phone call. I remember being on Mom's porch in Kirkwood, and I got a phone call, and it was just like I was like 15 years old, and it's this guy that's probably like 21 telling me that I don't have a job anymore. And I was like, he's so much older than me. He's my boss. I respect him. And he called me and just said, hey, man, yeah, so like we just have too many bussers. So we just decided that because you have less experience, we're going to let you go. Good luck in the future. And
That's weird. They're like, can we
don't
keep
be
you on
afraid
as
to come
we're
in.
going to keep you on as an alternate or something?
No, they just straight up let me go. They laid me off, I guess. I might have just gotten fired. They might have been lying. Maybe I was just horrible at my job.
Maybe they're trying to let you down easy.
But then I worked at Moss's for a good long time in Kirkwood before it closed.
Yeah, I went there before prom, I think.
Oh, I think, was I working that night?
I don't think so.
I might have been.
I don't think so.
I might have been.
When you were 17,
Yeah, I was working at Moss's when I was 17.
maybe you were.
I got a
You
job.
weren't going to prom with
I-
somebody?
Why would I go to your prom?
It was my senior prom, so it would have been your junior prom. Did you go to junior
Nah,
prom?
dude, I wouldn't have gone to a junior prom.
You didn't go to your junior prom.
I went to senior prom and it fucking sucked.
Oh, I didn't know what you were going to say. I got scared.
Sucked. Sorry. It was like it was fine.
Grandmother gave me a Valium, and because I was nervous about the evening.
For prom?
Yeah,
You were on Valium at prom?
the whole evening, and I had like a bunch of chicken at Massa's that was covered in like a cheese sauce.
Oh, yeah, cheesy chicken. That's what we used to
It
call
was
that.
so good.
No kidding.
And then
it's fine.
and we went to prom, and the girls I was with didn't want to dance really, so we kind of hung out. Then we left like an hour later, and I had like one Bud Light at the after party, and then I fell asleep.
That sounds like a wonderful evening.
So God is good.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, I don't really have much memory of my prom. I remember I had a silver bow tie.
Wow!
With
Oh
those
my God! I wish I had a
rosy-ass
picture of that.
cheeks and my hair. It's like that. I was doing that weird pompadour thing,
Really?
and fucking, I valeted my truck.
You valeted the Chevrolet.
My shitty '95 Chevy that I love so
It
much.
was a
yeah.
95. It looked like an 85.
No, I loved that thing.
You watched the
I
disco
wish I still
ball?
had it.
Fuck. That's a hot water pipe above
It
your
was just
head.
funny that I was valeting in 2010.
I would love to have been
valeting
that
a
valet.
fucking 95 Chevy pickup, and I was just like, I love this thing. Please take care of
You
it.
should
And
have
he's
told him
like,
to leave it
"Okay."
running.
Well, because people were showing up in like limos and like pulling up in like their parents.
I'm glad you valeted
their
it.
parents
I'm proud of you for
350Z
valeting it.
or whatever. And
Yeah, I
was
think we took a minivan, but I think we parked it ourselves.
I was like, I don't want her to have to do that.
You valeted the pickup truck.
I did. I was being a real
Two-door.
piece of work.
Bench seat.
Broken back window. Anyone could have crawled bad.
That's it was a great truck.
I love that truck.
It was beautiful.
Sold it to Kenny
Kenny.
Stocksdale.
Oh,
Ugh.
weird.
You know Kenneth.
Oh, sure. So, okay, restaurants suck. There was a report, but I've heard they've already filled, but they needed drinkers to help deputies with field sobriety training, but they got plenty of volunteers. They figured it out. Where was
Yeah,
this?
I would volunteer to drink. To
Well,
fuck
that's
with
what
people.
happened. And once the word got out, they got bombarded. They said, please quit emailing us. Hillsborough, Missouri, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is looking for
that's actually
booze
really
drinking
funny.
volunteers. Sheriff Dave Marshak says for his deputies to get a much needed training on the field sobriety testing. They need people that are really drunk to make it as real as possible. But they got plenty. They got plenty of volunteers. It's going to be conducted. Oh, it looks like this testing just happened this week. The last 3 days. That was
Wow.
going on in Hillsborough, Jefferson County, Missouri. Gotta love.
What exactly was the testing? I gotta ask again.
They have to train the deputies on how to do the field sobriety tests. Like, you've done plenty of these, I'm sure.
People are showing up with like coolers and getting drunk, and then.
Well, I think the volunteers were told to just come and I don't know if they, I guess, come and get drunk there, or maybe they'll shuttle them. Like maybe they'll shuttle them all. But they only needed like a dozen volunteers, and they got like 400 emails.
Oh, that's hilarious! I would have definitely just shown up. It would have been like the storming of Area 51 with all the new Roto runners.
Everyone just shows up with an igloo cooler and like a beer hat.
Just shows up hammered.
Just wasted.
Probably ate an edible beforehand.
Be like, listen, Ossifer, I want you to guess what I'm on.
I'm on 4 things right now.
There's 3 things in my body. What are they?
2 of them are antidepressants. One's a muscle relaxer.
Wow.
You guess the rest.
You guess. Bartender's choice. Whatever you want me to do. I'll tap dance.
Oh, no, yeah, I would have fucked that shit up. I would have gone just crazy and then shown up. But I'm ready to test now.
I'm ready for my exam. I crammed all night.
Yeah, no, that would have been fun. But no, I mean, what were they expecting? That's hilarious. That sounds like a Reddit like flash mob thing. That's some kind of organized. Like everyone spit on the bean. I don't know, kind of.
What?
The Chicago bean.
Oh,
they make a bunch of weird events. They're like, go do something to the bean.
Meet up there and touch it.
Something.
Ugh.
Yeah, weird shit.
It's like a drinking fountain.
I think people get lonely.
I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think
weird things get organized. Ugh.
Well, and it's so important to have that human connection so you don't go crazy. Because people go crazy.
Sometimes I like just laying alone in the dark and just like breathing.
What's that noise you make to self-soothe?
Who? No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's the exact noise I was talking about.
Oh, is that it? Oh.
Do it again.
Who? Oh, you mean that time that I had a stomach ache?
Yeah, you had like a neurovirus.
I swear to God.
You had salmonella poisoning.
My stomach was cramping so bad, and I just had to curl up into a ball like a roly-poly, and I was rocking back and forth.
All you could do.
And I was going, ooh, in my shitty little shotgun-style apartment in South City. I remember that.
On Wyoming?
Back in the day.
What do you think?
Did I tell you like 3 months after I moved out of that apartment into Kansas City, someone got shot like right outside of my old apartment?
Well, yeah, they would pop it off over there quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's,
But right outside.
Right
outside. I feel like I could have seen it. There was a picture. I wasn't there. I was 4 hours away.
And this is where the cats used to live, and the cats could never get shot down here. We're totally bullet resistant down here.
That apartment sucked, but I loved it.
The freedom was nice. The area location was nice. It's just the apartment itself was very old.
The apartment was disgusting, poorly maintained.
I don't know.
They took the blades out of the ceiling fan because they didn't want to fix it.
What kind of a sick bitch takes the ice cube trays out of the freezer?
Yeah, no, that's the whole deal.
So
it was fucked up. They did not use wood paint or stain on the hardwood floors.
Oh, well.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what they...
it was dark brown paint. That's all I know. They didn't give me most of my deposit back because I didn't clean the filter under the fridge.
Wow. Can you believe it's been an hour?
Or are we ending?
We probably should.
Wait, we didn't touch on the bad baby thinking people should go to jail thing.
I think we'll start with that next time. I'm going to do one in a couple days.
Wait, is it bad baby or is it who's that person?
Yeah. Let's pick up there.
Is that the Catch Me Outside person?
That's Catch Me Outside. She was on OnlyFans and now she wants people to go to jail that subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Because she wasn't 18 yet.
I guess. I didn't know that was even an option. Is that even legal?
Well, so she was saying people that subscribed to her when she turned 18 had premeditated thoughts about getting with a minor.
Oh, like they were waiting.
That. Like groomers.
Oh, wow.
Like Drake.
Well, to be continued. Guys, thanks for listening to Jacob V Weekly. Patreon.com/Jacob V. Caddyshack, Illinois. New Hamel, Illinois. Favorite songs on Spotify. No Antics. Blinded by Stereo. We're on Spotify, bitches.
Bitch.